daughter's messy toy room. Super, super late. Been on here a little bit earlier, but I was hanging out with Earl over there at Reef Robber. Uh, Hanging out with him and Jason, Pest Hunter. Just kind of talk to those guys. Kind of fun to see some familiar faces. So North Idaho, how we doing? Ted, what's up, man? How's it going? Don, you're up late. Coyote Stalker, how's it going? It's a good day. Good day. Got a few beaver traps out. Feel good. Just starting the fire for the night. I like that. Vet, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're a good man. I cannot believe you remember that from last year when you text me. Like, who remembers stuff like that? I That's crazy. Thank you, Miss Somebody. Lexi, I appreciate it. Jeff, it is Monday. Yes. Yes, it is. Just so happened to be my birthday, too. And I got Monday and Tuesdays off work, so that's nice. Got some beaver traps out. Some really good stuff. I'm excited for it. Some really good stuff. Just a good day. Just a good day. Kind of stuff. Good evening. How we doing, man? Thank you, North Idaho. Thank you, Don. Hit 36 today. That's crazy. I was always told when I was young, every year goes quicker than the last, and I thought it was kind of ridiculous, but they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong. Every single year goes by a little bit quicker. And stuff. I get it. I get it. Jeff, uh, sounds like a good thing to me. I like that. I like that. Abraham Lincoln was one. Definitely wasn't me though. Jeff, I'm 100% TS-85 guy. I started with Bridger fives and I liked them. Once I got my hands on some TS-85s, I won't look back. I won't look back at all. Right, North Idaho, right. I got to show you guys my wife's new bear. I'm pretty proud of this. I think this one was her best creation yet. Fox with raccoon and beaver for the snout and ears. It almost kind of reminds me of a gray fox. I don't know why, but just absolutely cool. Of all the ones she's made, this one is probably my favorite. It's neat. She's blowing up with this. She made two. She made a full one yesterday and most of this one yesterday and finished it today. So, um, yeah, that's pretty cool. Otter cat, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. You're good on this stuff. Victor threes. Yep. Nothing wrong with that either, Jeff. Hey, Anthony. What's up, bud? Yeah, Lexi, she's having a lot of fun with this. We're kind of hoping that she can grow this into something that she can actually make it a pretty good job. So, hey, KY, how we doing, bud? I'm staying busy, man. I'm always staying busy. I'm really excited to check. I'm checking a few beaver traps tomorrow, so we didn't get much out. I really want to get a lot of stuff today, but I had a meeting in the middle of the day that actually killed 5.5 hours, so that really hurt. Uh, which is fine. I learned a lot in this meeting, and I was happy to be there. But definitely took some time out of my day. So we got two locations daily. Everything else is on drowning rods. They're actually all on drowning rods, but two of the locations are not deep enough to dispatch effectively, so we're checking them every day. Uh, but I'm hoping to get out about another 15 locations tomorrow. So it's not gonna be anything crazy like what Next Gen's got going on by any means, but uh, man, if we could get 25, 30 beaver off this, that'd be pretty cool. So I seen that, Jeff. I drove over the Iowa today, so I don't know where it's normally at by any means, but yeah, it looked like there's some good water flow through it. Thanks, Otter. Always love harassing you in here, so I appreciate the love hate relationship that we have. So I appreciate hunting stuff. Yeah, you know that short hunting stuff that Reef shared of mine that some of you probably saw. That spot to me is just kind of a I don't know. It's a very amazing location for me. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's actually a mud road to get there. A lot of people go to there and fish and dump stuff, but just that whole creek system, it's one of the few spots that when I'm trapping, when I'm normally trapping, the truck's running. We're always hustling. We're always moving. But that's one of those spots I turn the truck off and I walk down there. I'll make sets or I won't make sets, whatever. But just kind of sitting there and just taking it in, if that makes sense. Just everything's relaxed. It's nice. Uh, but I'm as I age and maybe mature, if that's the best word, I'm doing better at just kind of taking it in. I always push, push, push as hard as I can, move as quick as I can, but at least two or three times a season, I've got to just sit back and just enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Um, it's nice. I mean, it really kind of brings you down to earth, if you will. Pest Hunter, hey, it's good talking to you, buddy. Good talking to you. Arkansas, what's up, my man? I seen you teamed up with somebody down there trapping a little bit on the. I want to say it was a river system, if I remember right. I saw it on Facebook. Hey, River to Ocean, I appreciate that. Anthony, we all think that when we're 18, buddy. Um, I still remember when I was roofing part time, basically out of high school, just to get off a roof, I just jump off, tuck and roll, and you're fine. Yeah. And I'll never forget, my dad always told me, you're going to regret this one day. You're going to regret this stuff. I'm like, man, no way. I'm invincible. And age has a way of catching up to all of us. So, anyone young watching, take care of your body because you'll pay for every single thing you do to it later on. Outdoor adventures with Helen. Oh, I appreciate that. Um, I don't really have anything to mount though. Everything I do, I skin differently. I mean, I appreciate it. I just don't know what to do. Arkansas, right, right. No, I get it. I get it. Kind of hoping the interest continues for these suckers because, um, my wife and I really appreciate support, but my channel has given her creations. Um, I think she's to a point where she's actually going to be start selling stuff soon. I'm pretty excited about it. Right, North Idaho. I get it. I get it. Hitch by hitch. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, it's only 8:30 there now. My best friend lives in Alaska. He's in the Air Force and he's actually overseas right now, deployed. So, um, fairly safe location, but it's getting sketchier by the day. It sounds like so. but his family's up in Alaska. So I'm fairly connected to some Alaska people. You're good on stuff. I get it. I 100% understand. Yep, river to ocean. Exactly, exactly. A massive raccoon mount. I appreciate that, Arkansas. Really do. Well, Lexi, you went through a really, really terrible car crash there. Um, I mean, would that take you 6 months to recover from? Yeah, Anthony, he's deployed overseas right now. I think he comes back in May. So yeah, Jeff, and that's kind of the one thing about my channel and what I do. I'm always going and I'm always pushing. Like kind of what you're describing, but it might not be for long periods of time, and it's not every day. But there's times where I just everything kind of hits me, if you will. I just got to remember why I do this. It's not for the money, it's not for this or that. It's just because I love to do this. And sometimes you got to sit back and really, really enjoy it. Uh, and and I'm glad I do now. Like today, I made that short on that beaver line. Showed a couple, they got massive piles of feed sticks over here, beaver activity everywhere. I made that video and I sat down on the bank for, it wasn't crazy long, but probably 10 to 12 minutes. A couple ducks flew over, heard the water rippling, just really enjoyed being out there. And I do miss that a lot. Yeah, KY Trapper, exactly. Exactly. 8 months in a wheelchair, Lexi. I knew it was a long time. Jeff, yeah, I understand. I understand. Hey, thanks, Reef. Right, Pops. So everything hurts. Everything hurts every day. I gotta show you guys this is pretty funny. The present my wife got me. I hate presents for birthdays. I think it's ridiculous, but um my wife got me this as a mat. Yeah, that's Sasquatch using a raccoon to cover himself. Only my wife. Oh, it does, Anthony. I've still got business to take care of, and I'm forced to move as quick as I can. But at some point, you gotta take some time to enjoy it. Thanks, Real Nine. Appreciate it. Uh, feels good to be trapping again. It's crazy. Our beaver season started so early. Last year, we started trapping beaver in like February 20 something, and I thought that was crazy early. Uh, because just 4 years ago, our water finally opened up like April 2nd or something like that. So um, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Thanks, Myron. I appreciate it. All right, Reef. Good chatting with you, buddy. Um, thanks for having me up on your panel and kind of shooting the bull. And you know, even though you guys harass me constantly, I'll let it go. So no, Rule 9. It's not. It's really weird right now. Really weird. And that's the thing too. It's like with open water now, beaver trapping, I can capitalize on hopefully catching some otter because our season goes to February 28th now. So hopefully we can capitalize, on a few extra things. So uh, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. So no, Anthony, we're dry now. We're terribly dry. All our cricks came back down. That was another thing today. I drove over four good cricks that I beaver trap on that are 6 inches of water. So uh, that was tough. But we found some good stuff today. Hopefully, find a lot more tomorrow. So we'll see. But it's so dry. Like I'm having to put a cover over my gas cap again because it's sucking in dust through the gas filter with that new door thing on the gas. The gas fill tubes. It's ridiculous. So North Central. Okay, so you're probably not too far away from like the Mason City area then. KY, I always drink out of a jar. This is my jar. Like this jar gets washed. Well, if it's up to me, it gets washed about twice a year. But my wife will do it at least twice a month. So I've only got the one, Don. Um, only got one so far. Yeah, I think one. I got a couple bobcats I want to chase for the last oh 2 weeks of season here. Who are you going with, Pops? Ah, Lexi. Okay, so you're getting ready. Yeah, you're gonna have a good season coming up then. Oh, she puts up with a lot hunting stuff. She puts up with a lot. But then again, so do I. I spend every evening cutting out patterns to make these things. I mean, she even hairsprays around the eyes and the nose, and she's even got these cute little tags made, and they got description of what they are. She's all prepared to sell these things, but I'm gonna need to get a lot more fox because this thing. Does this not make you think of a gray fox in a way? If you see this moving, like I don't know why, but I just see gray fox with this, 100%. KY. Lexi, I am too. That's my favorite one. She's made some awesome pieces, but that one's awesome. All right, River to Ocean, you take care. Pest owner, she's put some work into them. They're pretty neat. Jeff, I'm hoping she can work her way into this to really make something of it. She's a huge crafter. That's what she loves to do is craft, and I told her, I worry about her burning out if we were to start making these for people, and I don't think she will. I mean, she just loves crafts. I mean, she made cakes for like 8 years because she loved making cakes, and they're all original, and even if you did the same exact pattern, they're all slightly different. So, uh, she's got some work to do on things, and I want her to grow. Right now she's perfecting these bears, and they're doing amazing. But I want her to kind of, let's try some mittens or a hat or something like that to get there. So, KY, that's what we're trying to figure out. Trying to figure out a fair price point. The problem is, I mean, there's a lot in this. So this one is one fox, one coon, and about a third of a beaver. Not even a third, probably a quarter. You got the ears and the snout, but just in tanning alone, in that, you're $45, $50. Uh, the other ones that she did, For she did a all raccoon one. That was 3 raccoons to do it. You know, you got $60 in tanning right there. So it's trying to find a fair price point, but she has 5 to 6 hours in making these too. So we're trying to find work on that. That's what's tough. Oh yeah, Lexi, she's already making. She's gonna make little like ears for headbands and keychains for tails and stuff like that. I will. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Yeah, pest hunter. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we got that skunk one that she made. That skunk one took 6 skunks. Okay, so you take 6 skunks, $15 to tan each one, so you got $90 in that. Then each skunk I could sell, just flush and dried for 15 bucks. Depends on how you look at it. You got $180 just in material in that skunk. So, I mean, I don't know how much people want to spend on these things. I couldn't afford something like this, but I mean, it's tough. So we'll figure that out. Right, pest center. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, and I think that's fair. I told her the average ones once we get it worked out, at least two and a quarter. Um, it's just mm, trying to make it affordable so everybody could get one. You know what I mean? 200 bucks on a teddy bear, that's a lot of money. But at the same time, if you got the time and the investment in it, you kind of have to. I appreciate it, Lexi. We're on our list of the top few people to get one. So yeah, Jeff. So she makes some smaller ones. Um, well, hold on. I'll grab the rest of them. I'll bring them in here to show you guys. She's got a whole bunch of these made. I know, right? Teddy bear overload. These things are warm too. That was one of my favorite ones, the skunk one. But she's got, yeah, we're over 5.5 skunks into this. So, and that's a bigger one. Uh, this one was coyote and raccoon. Here is 2 smaller ones, which that's coon and beaver. I think that one is as well. So, uh, and just show kind of a size comparison. They're it's substantially different, sizes, but here's a fox and beaver. She's had a lot of fun with this. I think this was the first one, which was raccoon and beaver, a full size one. So She's really figuring it out. I mean, she's getting a lot better and a lot quicker at it. Thank you. Hey, Blakely's, how we doing, bud? Yeah, Rule. I think so. I mean, she does a lot of work on them. You need them all. Jim, how we doing, buddy? You're probably just waking up for the day. Uh, we are just talking about you earlier about my friend Jim in Alaska, who's overseas right now, but his family's in Alaska. So thank you, KY. They're awesome. I mean, and she's a perfectionist. Like the skunk is phenomenal to me. Um, but there's somewhere I can't find it, but there's somewhere on the back that there's like a pencil diameter bare spot would that she has. I don't know where it's at, but heck, I couldn't find it if I wanted to. But this is actually coyote snout, coyote, hold on, ears, and then skunk everything else. So she did awesome. Like it's amazing what she can do. I think she's really got a potential to, really make a living off this. Yeah, Rule 9, I agree, 100%. Thank you, Pest Hunter. Hey, Pops. Oh, you back on days or what? You're a long ways over there. But this one, to me, the one she finished tonight, takes the cake. I don't know why, but this is my favorite one. Just the contrast and everything. Going from that dark, deep raccoon to the fox on the sides, uh, even on the backside. I don't know. That's just so cool to me. All right, Jeff, you take care, buddy. Just so neat. Now we got this collection of two, four, six, seven of them, and tomorrow I got to cut patterns for two more. So we're growing an inventory. Yeah, up to seven now, Jim. And two more in the process, and I'm running out of tan fur for her to use. So uh, we're gonna have to be getting with Sleepy Creek and getting stuff to them quick. Yeah, I don't know why. Rule 9 and KY. That's just I don't know. I mean, you've got a beaver snout, beaver ears, raccoon belly, and and a base. It's almost like a reverse butt. It's kind of funny, but just a good heavy Iowa coon fur, and then fox head and upper arms and upper legs, and I don't know. That's just fascinating to me. She did so much work on this. They're so cool. She's definitely more talented than I am. Blakely's. I seen your. I think you post. I think it was you that asked if she made him a possum. Not yet. I've got plenty of possums, and uh, that's something I need to capitalize on too. Because I've seen possum bears, and they do look amazing. They're really cool looking. 7 more minutes, and then my wife can't make a big deal out of birthday anymore. Luckily. Blakely's, I don't think so. I mean, I won't say no because she's done things that I can't believe she's done. But um, you would have to. I don't think you could make a bear out of it. You could probably add a beaver tail to them or something like that. But All right, Arkansas, you take care, bud. Yeah, Jimmy, wasn't it? I'm trying to figure out if I'm the Sasquatch or the raccoon. I don't know. Oh, Blakely's, thank you. Happy early birthday for you. Enigmatic glitch. I'm sorry, I'm gonna murder that every time. That's too big of words for my simple Midwestern personality. Enigmatic. I can say that part right. From Kentucky. That's our like I caught 306 possums this year. I think something like that. So stitch what, Don? I ain't making these things. I'll catch the fur and have it tan for her. She can make them. Glitching. There we go. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Hannah stuff. No, I just been drinking for a few hours, Anthony. That's pretty much all it is. It's my birthday, right? Oh, Blakely's. I haven't caught anything massive. I've probably caught some pushing, and I have never weighed one, so bear with me. Probably some pushing that 9 to 10 pounds, but I've seen people with like 14 and 15 pound possums, and that just blows me away. Jeff, not all of them. Uh, most everything has. What did you have? I got everything wrote down. If it's coming from me, it's shipped either today or will tomorrow. If it's something that I personally had here. But what did you have, Jeff? All right, Pet Center, you take care, buddy. Hot and stuff. I probably will at some point. Oh yeah, KY. There's a lot. There was a lot. Just remind me, Jeff, because I think everything's been taken care of, except for the shipping on my end, because I was so wrapped up in the last Monday after the auction, getting everything else organized. I did not have time post office, and I ended up working every day until today. So some of it went out today. Then I'd get more boxes for stuff to go out tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Ace. Appreciate it. Glacier, how we doing? Oh wow, Blakely's. Yeah, I seen that, Jim. Yeah, so apparently they're gonna rig up things to where you have to move back here. The beaver pelt should have shipped, Jeff. Um, which knife did you get? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Did you get the antler, the elk one by chance? Glacier, not great, but better than where they were. I think so, Blakely's. I think we got it worked out. Antler? Okay, yes, that has shipped. That came from a buddy of mine in Northwest Iowa, and he shipped that. I'd have to ask him because he works some weird hours too. I want to say it was Thursday or Friday of last week. Um, it wasn't today. He didn't. Yeah, it's probably Friday. It might have even been Saturday, sometime late last week. Um, but yeah, if you don't hear anything for, and I can get you the tracking too. Send me an email if you want the tracking. Um, yeah, and that's the thing. Like I'm trying to balance out because I have a few people like, where's this, where's that, and um, a few people that that we did accept a few personal checks, which just in the last 2 or 3 days are getting these checks. Um, so then once they clear and everything, then the items are getting shipped. So it's going to be a little bit on a few of them. Yeah, Glacier, it's improving. I'm lucky enough to have a market for just about everything I have. So, oh, really, Lexi? That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty big of a mustache here. Pretty cool to Mahler to donate that. That's pretty amazing. My birthday's over. That's sad. Yeah, Jeff, the hold on. The beaver, I do have the message in Facebook from that. So bear with me and I will find that. I've had a lot of messages, so oh duh. Get off my personal page. No, Iowa Trappers had 4 new messages today. Where in the heck is it at? I will find this. Okay, that was the knife guy. That's the trap pans guy. All right, maybe it was an email. Man, I cannot find it now. Wait, wait, wait. Nope, that wasn't it. I'll have to do some digging and find it. Todd, I am 36. No, Jeff, I seen your email in there. I got to work with the person with the beaver. The knife I know shipped late last week, so you're good there. Oh man, Blakely's that sucks, man. That sucks. David, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You take care, Blakely's. Hope everything gets better for you, man. Yeah, Jim. It's been a while since we actually chatted on the phone. I think last time I tried to talk to you on the phone, I think I pulled in the driveway shortly after you started calling me. So, or maybe you were headed to the gym. Or no, that's what it was. I tried to talk to you on the phone the other day, but you were headed to the gym or just got to the gym or something. So, but yeah, man, be good to catch up with you. It's been a while. So, me and Jim have some. Boy, do we have some memories from being young and stupid and partying to hunting and everything in between. So Maximus, yeah. So I won't say I feel 100, but I feel a lot older sometimes. My late teens and 20s, I was pretty hard on myself. Definitely feel a lot of it. You know what I mean? Jumping off of roofs and thinking I'm invincible. Uh, Diving over ping pong tables in gym, in high school, and all that stuff is starting to catch up to me a little bit. So, but no, it was a good birthday. I don't make big deals out of birthdays. I hate making a big deal out of a birthday. That's not me. To me, they're another day of the year. And I try to tell my wife that, what I want for my birthday, let's have a meal or go out to eat a place of my choice and call it a day. But no, we got to hang birthday banners and we've got to have certain things. And I'm surprised she didn't make me a cake this year. I really pushed that to not make a cake. It's like she finally got the hint. So now we just got to worry about Valentine's Day in 2 days. I'll figure it out. For me, Maximus, I mean, like my daughter turns 7, she'll turn 8 this year. That's fine. My boy will be 18 this year. That's great. Let's celebrate that. But once you hit 25 and your car insurance goes down, what else is there to really celebrate? Oh no, Todd, she's well asleep. Like that type of thing is out the window. The only beaver I was chasing was with TS-85s today. So Maximus, we cleaned up. We cleaned this up for that auction we had 2 weeks ago. But we still got plenty of fur in here with my wife's bears that she's making. So we actually had to sort out stuff that I want to sell. Like it's really quality stuff to sell, either canned furs, and then we took out the stuff that's like good stuff to sell or to turn into garments. So yeah. Jeff, really? Ever? That's terrible, man. I feel bad for you. I think my last one that I can remember when I was like 8 and I went bowling. Thank you, Camp Blue Ridge. Appreciate it. I'm kind of just glad it's over. My wife did cook a great meal. We had crab legs, scallop, shrimp. It was amazing. And that's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. So, right, Maximus? Yeah. Right. I get it, hunting stuff. I get it. Maximus, and that's, yeah. I had bowling with some friends when I was younger, and that's about the most I seen. Yeah, Ace, it's my birthday. Whatever. Uh, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a good day. I had a kind of a bigger meeting today. Took 5.5 hours out of my day, but that includes, an hour and 10-minute drive each way. Uh, so I didn't get a whole lot of beaver sets in like I wanted to, but what we did get in was awesome, and I feel really good about it, and I'm really looking forward to checking them, which is going to be a couple days for most of them. The ones that aren't set up for extended checks, I have to check tomorrow. The rest of them, probably going to be Wednesday, even Thursday before I check them. So Oh man, KY, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope everything gets better for you, man. Hopefully the surgery goes well. That's tough, man. Hey, you know what, KY? That's why we're here, man. This channel is blossomed into something amazing. We've been able to help and interact with people that didn't know trapping, uh, and just I understand, especially now at my age, that some people just can't do what they did in the past, and I cannot tell you the response I've got from some people that something happened to the where they physically couldn't, or their age, just cut up to them. And the amount of times I've had somebody say, "Man, I live my trapping through you," and that's just amazing because that shows that we're helping. Um, KY, I hope for you have a speedy recovery, man. But this channel's here for you for anything you need, man. Uh, Iowa Trapper 2 at Gmail. Um, if you want to email me, we can chat a little bit. Whatever you need, buddy. Um, us trappers have to stick together because it's getting to be a pretty rough world for us. Maximus, I get it. I get it. Jeff. No, and that's the thing. Like even now, I'm still roofing again this year. Uh, at least one more year of roofing, and I know that's gonna. I'm pushing that point where I just need to stop. But I'm still doing it. So money talks, and we all do stupid things for money. Money and women will bring out the worst in men. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Change my mind because we'll do about anything for those two things. Absolutely, KY. Absolutely, man. Um, you know, I, I hope everything goes well for you, bud. But seriously, reach out, or on Facebook, Iowa Trapper, whatever you can. Yeah, for sure, reach out. No, Maximus, not trying to say that, but you know, I do feel it. At 30, well now 6, compared to when I was 19, 20, man, my body's changed a lot, and not for the good. So, all right, hunting stuff. They cost the same. Sorry. Lexi, we already had the full moon on the blue moon on leap year. So I'm set for the year. So I don't have any problems. Because if something happens on Valentine's Day, she's got some serious explaining to do. Yeah, exactly, Don. And I don't mean to complain. I know there's people far worse shape than me, but I'm saying, I do notice a change for sure. So it's there. It's there. Right, Todd. And I apologize if people think I was complaining about that. I get it, it's far worse, as you age. But I'm just noticing a substantial change from 20 to 21 to 35. Uh, I'm very fortunate to just be able to do what I do, and I'm very grateful for it. But I do feel it. So, Jay Coon, how we doing? Maximus, we got a 65-year-old man here in Iowa. 63 or 65, and he's caught. I think he was shooting for 1,000 beaver. I think he's well over 400 just this fall. So, oh, you're good hunting stuff. You take care, buddy. Uh, no, Don. Yeah, I get it, and like I said, I'm not trying to complain to people that definitely have that are farther along in the process, I guess. Um, but I just feel it. Uh, I feel it. Rule 9, I get it. JR 3030, how we doing? Don't tread on me. How we doing, buddy? I appreciate it. We're 15 minutes past it, but I appreciate it. Back working nights. I'm doing all right. We got some beaver traps out today. Some good sets. Some good sets. We didn't go crazy. I had that meeting today that took, yeah, about 5.5 hours out of my day with travel time. So I really think we only got like 7 locations out, but they're on good stuff. So I feel good about it. A lot more to go tomorrow. Um, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Rule 9 and Todd, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, we're all gonna have it. Uh, kind of like what some of you would say to me, as wisdom from where you're at to where I'm at. I talk about that to next gen. He's 21 and trapping like crazy right now, and I tell him, do it while you can, because when the body wears out and you have more obligations in life with a family or a job, things can change. So do it while you can, which is probably the same exact advice you'd give to me from where you're at. So farther along in the process. I'm going to use that a lot more though now. Maximus, yeah, we did too. We did too. It was nasty and brutal for about 2 weeks, but that was it. JR 3030, that's about the only two things I don't have a market in. Um, Beaver skulls is probably the only skull that I cannot really hit a good market on, and the tails either. Maximus, that kid's insane. I mean, he's just amazing. Todd, that's the way I look at it, because whether it's your body that stops you or your responsibilities that stop you, do it while you can. Oh, hey, John, how we doing? Oh no, what did you put on there to lock yourself out? All right, don't tread on me. What kind of knife do you have? Do you have a necker or a caribou? I think we talked about it a little bit. If you have a good white leather raccoon, you'll be able to tell the difference. Uh, okay, you got a weeby, not a weaver, but a weeby. Uh, Good knife. If you see a slight tint of blue, which is, I don't have anything blue in here to really refer it to. But if your fur is almost white, like this, like literally almost white, maybe a little lighter than this, but basically white, um, you'll be able to tell. The fat comes off and it's completely different than the leather. If you start cutting into the leather, you'll see little divots in the leather, but that knife will glide right over it. You might have to put some oomph in it and really, push it, but uh, you'll know the difference. And I plan to do a video here in the shop soon, a flush and coon. That should probably help you out a lot. I do have that one video that's already out there with flush and one. So if you have slightly blue coon, where it's almost like gray to bluish, then you might pull some furs through. Don't thread it. That's okay. You're fine. Yeah, JR 3030, and that's the thing. Like I'm not perfect at it by any means, and I'll never say I am perfect. But I do my best to balance family life and Iowa Trapper. And there is a very distinct line in between, and I kind of have to try to live almost two people. Um, and that's tough. That is very tough. That's why Monday and Tuesdays is trapping for me right now. The rest of the week, I'm husband, dad. So it's tough. Oh no, PA, that's terrible. Maximus on Fox, don't worry about it. You could almost there's that little bit of meat membrane, a very slim, and you can grab it and almost peel it off. And it will peel literally like if you have a bad sunburn and you feel that tension or like that's what it is. That's the same thing. The only thing you really have to flesh on a fox, under the armpits, there's fat pockets, and down around the skirt where you open them up, there's fat pockets there. Yeah, don't tread on meat. You want to use the dull part of that knife. You cannot really overflesh with the dull part of the knife. Bill, how we doing, buddy? We're just about ready to bail out of here. I've got a huge day tomorrow. Probably should get some kind of sleep, but yeah. Maximus, if you want to, you can just throw them. You can send it to them green, unfleshed. They're gonna charge you to flesh it. I don't know what that is, but it's not crazy a lot of flushing on a fox. However, if you're unexperienced with it and you try to flush a fox, they rip extremely easy because they're thin skinned. So you could ruin it by trying it yourself. So it's balanced. So I appreciate purgatory. I appreciate that. So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna bail out of here. I just want to say hi. We're beaver trapping now. I'm pumped up. It's gonna be a lot of time, a lot of good times coming up because we got a lot of good stuff set tomorrow. All right, Bill. You take care, buddy. Yeah. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you later.